What's up, video bloggers? How y'all doing today? Coming from you live from La Union, El Salvador. Sound like I'm having a good time, but I ain't doing shit. Bored out my mind. Me and one of my homeboys chilling at the hotel, just relaxing. Just feels good to get off that boat and just stretch your legs and enjoy a nice sized bed for a change. But I'm gonna jump right into the blog today, and Melissa put out a very she's about to put out a good post, and I just wanted to reply on video blog just to get everybody caught up on what was going on. Her blog was pertaining to a couple that was about to get married, and the female asked the guy whether the guy refused to take an HIV test, refused to go to marriage counseling, and then want to show the credit report. And her question was, give me 1 second. Her question was, if you really love a person, are you willing to compromise some things just to be married? Those things there, I really don't see it as a compromise. I see those things as being mandatory, because in order to have a successful marriage, you're going to need to be healthy. So HIV test is very important. And if you look out throughout the black community, HIV is on an uncontrollable spread throughout the community. But the sad thing about it is black people are scared to take an HIV test. I can speak from the military alone. We get tested every year, and I walk in there, happily to take my test, and just sit around and carry on a general conversation with the guy that's taking the blood, and just ask him. Matter of fact, the last time I gave blood, it was a black guy, and I was just asking him about how how many minorities he actually gets a chance to see come in and get that blood taken. And he was saying that it's not that many that comes in. And that's scary. I mean, I know when I first joined the military, it was mandatory, but now the military has kind of got away from it. And based on your the duty station you're going to, it's mandatory, but you only change duty stations every 3 years or so. I tell you what, every year I'm going to get my blood drawn and checking on my results too. A lot of people in the military really don't know how to find the results to their test either. So, I mean, it's not just a community thing, it's worldwide. But back to the post, I think it's very important for an AIDS test to be given. I mean, if marriage was not even on the table, if I was in a relationship and someone suggested going down to take an HIV test, I would happily go down and take an HIV test, because I would like to know, where I stood. Credit is very, very important as well, because if you're dealing with somebody with bad credit, you're going to be the foundation of the relationship. Not to say that you need perfect credit, but you got to have some kind of credit to get something started in the U.S. these days. And dealing with somebody with bad credit, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do, but at the same time, you're going to be a crutch until that person gets their credit together. So credit is very important. Moving along to marriage counseling. Like Cordo said, some churches require marriage counseling before they marry a couple. I really don't think marriage counseling is that important in a relationship. You two are grown people. You've made that decision to tie the knot. I know a lot of Justice of the Peace will marry you without marriage counseling. It could save you heartaches in the long run, but if you're two grown adults, consenting adults, and you want to make that move to join a union, then I really don't think counseling is needed. A lot of times people learn negative things about their mates in counseling, which entails turning them off, and I say that could be a good thing or a bad thing, but this is the person you wanted to spend the rest of your life with. I don't think counseling would add any more glamour, or spice up your relationship. That's all I got for today. Back to the question of, would you be willing to compromise just to be married? I think marriage is a big compromise, because you got to give up something to to join that union. And I'm not saying in a negative way, but there's a lot of that's a lot of give and take in marriages, and it's something that we should take more serious these days. But yes, you should compromise. That's all I got for you today. Until next time, peace.